Hey!
Hello, everyone. This is Javier Rios of BV Gamers. We are broadcasting live at the Vape Air Lounge.
The Vape Air Lounge.
Located at 8521 Blanco Road, San Antonio, Texas 78216.
It's pretty good. I like this place.
And I found this place about maybe a year ago. Just started out, I think, and it had the Xbox 360 still here, the TV, the coffee table. But they really did some renovations here. I really like it. I think it would be a pretty cool place to keep broadcasting our shows. So what do you think, Sif Jinx?
Oh, you remembered I'm here.
Yes.
Yeah, and I think it's really nice, really cozy, and I like it.
And it's a great way to stay in shape. No,
It is. Smells like incense.
I know.
Strawberry incense. And some other smells I can't identify.
Incense. Anyway.
So anyway,
what are we doing here?
Now usually every episode we always open up, like about what games we're playing, and then after that we go from topic to topic. So we're gonna cut it down to two topics, because we're gonna cut it under an hour. So we're gonna open up what are we playing right now? So what are you playing, man?
I'll give you a guess. I'm still fucking playing Overwatch.
Jesus Christ,
dude! I can't. Competitive season 3 is still going on. I gotta kick some ass.
Who are you playing with?
Dude, I just play with randoms. It's like the fucking hardest thing in the world. You get people.
It is hard.
Sometimes you get a team who actually wants to win. The other times you get a team with a bunch of people who are like eating pizza and slamming their head against a keyboard. So it's not fucking
Sounds
fun all
slutty.
the time. It is pretty slutty, I guess. Pretty okay slutty.
I'm just envious because I don't have it and I don't have the time to play it. So that's why I get a little uppity about it.
It's okay. You still got Watch Dogs too.
I still haven't revisited the DLC yet. So I guess, what are you playing right now, Sif Lord?
Me, I started playing Resident Evil again, this time for the third time, and this time it sucks really bad balls because it's the Madhouse mode, so I can't get past the first 2 minutes. It's funny because this is the third time I played it, so I go through everything. Yeah, it's like I know where everything's at. And I got there pretty quick, under 5 minutes, just to get killed over and over by Mia. Of
course.
She's a strong. She attacks you twice and you're dead.
Fucking axe murderer shit.
What sucks is I think I could have kept the gun. When you finish it the first time, you get a really powerful gun, which instead of going forward to the harder level, I went to the easier level and just blasted everybody away in the first 5 minutes, which is the old guy. And I don't have the gun anymore. I think they take it away from me. So now that it really matters,
because you're abusing old people, man.
Yeah, I'm an ageist. So now I need the gun. I don't have it, and I'm gonna be there forever. So that's the game I'm playing.
I want to go back and play the game, but I hate revisiting games. So right now I'm going through my backlog, and I just beat Walking Dead Season 2.
Oh God, I haven't even played that yet.
That game's amazing. Just I mean, usually the ending's gonna be the same. Either you're gonna go a long route or short route of each scene. So I'm looking forward to part 3. I think Season 3 just came out a few weeks ago. But my next game I'm eyeing on is definitely Horizon Zero.
I've heard great things. I can't buy it just yet because
But
Overwatch.
Near Automatica is amazing, dude. It's not PS4 exclusive because it's also you can get it on PC later this month. But it's an amazing game. It's like this samurai type of Japanese animation RPG type game.
I don't do well with RPGs.
But it's a lot of action, so it feels like Devil May Cry 2. You want to throw that in there.
Oh,
Just
okay.
With a fast pace, really good soundtrack. I haven't played it yet, but I've seen some videos of gameplay videos. It's amazing. So I wish I had the time to play it.
One day, I will play it just for you.
Yeah, wait, for a few months from now, it'll probably go down to $30. So anyway, we're gonna open up with topic number 1, and topic number 1 is pretty much we're all guilty of. Is buying too many games and never finishing them. So I want to throw the Sif Jinx. I want to hear your past stories of your fails of completing games.
I have several. Actually, it'd be a lot shorter to just tell you the games that I've completed out of my 50 games.
We don't want to hear that. We don't want to hear.
So that's only one. I finished Resident Evil. Now everything else is there's a couple of games that I got all the way to the end. Every system I go with the Xbox first because there's some games there that I'm actually revisiting, which is The Force Unleashed and 1 and 2. So when I bought the years ago, I went through. I really dedicated a lot of time because those games where you have to find things and put things together, and you're developing your character to get stronger.
Yeah.
Those are bad for me because especially if they give you like
Too much maintenance.
a point system to where you have a choice. Do you want to put it here or do you want to put it there? And it ends up being either effective or ineffective when you're using the game. So like Star Wars, I had a fascination for lightning in 2005. I liked Force Lightning. I don't know. I just loved it.
In
I wanted
2016,
to
you're more about the push now.
It's like so you're shocking, you're just electrocuting everybody. So I went through the whole game and I used most of my point system for the lightning. Come to the end where you have to fight the main bad guy, which is Malik, I believe. This guy pretty much stays on the opposite side of the room from you and throws his lightsaber at you. So your force lightning is pretty much useless. I didn't spend enough points on saber throw, so I couldn't even touch him.
Damn,
so I spent for an hour and not
always
even
gets
able
you.
to touch him.
Like at a certain point, the game should be like, "You done fucked up."
Yeah, exactly. It should warn you, and there should be a restart button. So and that's pretty much like all the games. Those are the things I do. And I played it again. It's funny because you figure after 10 years you learn something. But I went back. I was playing the second part, and same thing. You have like 15 holocrons you have to collect on the first level, and it tells you how many you collected. Well, I remember when I played a long time ago, I was missing like 6 or 7 of them. I couldn't understand. I don't use guides. So then I played against pretty savvy. And I'm gonna take my time because I'm in that mode from playing Resident Evil. I look at every little corner. So I finished it just recently, and I'm still missing 6 or 7. I was like, what the heck?
Yeah, that's at least you complete the game. Like, you don't have to be complete. It's like, I know there's
I have to be. But it also shows that from 10 years ago, I didn't improve because I'm still missing the same 7.
Let me ask you a question though. Like, did you put all your points in electricity or lightning this
Oh,
time?
not yet. Because now...
Well, okay, you can't say not yet because if you put all the points in lightning again, then you didn't do anything good. Okay, so don't put it in a saber throw.
Repeat history.
But now that I mentioned it, I'm probably going to end up doing it. I mean, because I don't think about it. I just go with it.
You should buy a remastered version.
I should
of it when it
record
comes
myself.
out soon.
So I can do the same thing.
Yeah,
It'll look
some
nicer.
high definition.
I have short force lightning throw.
It'll be like
Real
be
short.
almost 60 frames, but you're playing Xbox One, so it'll be like 15 or 20 frames per second.
Plus stutters.
Slow.
So what about you, man?
So like games that I buy that give me the question again because I was just like trying to think of it again.
It's like, when you overbuy games and then you're playing them and then you just don't complete them, you just move on to the next thing.
Dude,
So
like
your backlog is
all the fucking time, and I buy too many games and I'll play them and I'll get to a certain point and I stop playing. Best example, I was playing UFC 3 recently, and I went into creative characters, made some bullshit like welterweight character. I got the championship. I went all the way through. I won the game. I had the championship, defended it twice. I never fucking played it again. Sold it. I don't know why I even bought it. Like, I bought it because it was like, oh my god, I was watching a lot of UFC at the time. It was fucking stupid.
It's impulse buy.
It's an impulse buy, right?
too many impulse buys.
Problem with gaming, god damn it. I fucking hate games.
Well, the thing with me is I like to buy them because I get them so cheap. Like last year in October, I bought at least like 6-7 games within an 8-week span. Almost every week I bought a new game. It was from I know early October it was Watch Dogs 2, and then I bought Ezio Collection. Never played the fuck. I barely installed it, and I fucking hate that game. And after that, it was Tomb Raider, Rise of the Tomb Raider. After that, it was Grand Theft Auto 4 or 5. Is it 5? Because I got it for like $15 brand new. I mean,
Dude,
from Best
I
Buy.
love-
I'm guilty of that.
Yeah, and then I bought after that I bought Shadows of Mordor, and then I bought Skyrim, the Ultimate Edition or whatever, special edition for my wife, but she hates it because she said it's ugly characters or whatever. I tried playing it, I just stopped it. So like I bought like at least 6-7 games, within a 2-month span, and I'm like, when is this gonna end? And so and it was for example, what game was it? Tomb Raider. I haven't even installed the game.
Wait,
yet.
is the new one?
Yes, Rise of the Tomb Raider. I had barely installed it, and the first one I bought it for like $10 2 years ago, and I barely installed last year, and I only played like the first few scenes.
I went and this actually fits perfectly within what we're talking about because I have this addiction to buying games on Steam that I don't fucking need. And Steam, it's like the greatest place on earth. It's like the Disneyland to waste your money. And I would go there and I bought Tomb Raider, I bought all the Hitman games.
Yeah.
Dude, half the shit isn't even downloaded. I barely played the other games. I started up Tomb Raider, got through the prologue, and was like, I don't want to play this anymore. And it's just like, why do we do that? Why, as you know, we are always talking about how games can't hold our attention, yet we're so quick to go and pick up the brand new game that came out. You know?
I think it's just having it in your collection and then going, oh, I got plenty of time. I got my backlog.
It's there when eventually I get around to it. But you gotta have it there.
Yeah, everyone
in
You
your
have
mind.
to, you have
It's
to
a
be
rush.
in that frame of mind
I
to play
mean,
it.
I just shared the story with you earlier. I just finished buying Battlefield 1.
Mm-hmm.
I want to play it. And on top of that, but it's there. And I bought a digital copy. Oh, so
Good fucking idea, right?
For how much?
$30.
That's not terrible. That's not terrible. That's pretty good.
Good
I
deal.
could have bought the
Good deal.
deluxe edition for $59, like
Yeah.
the complete deluxe edition, but that'd have been really, really stupid because actually I'm not even playing the first one right now. I mean the regular edition.
Yeah.
But you know, real quick, there is another side of that coin, though. You know, whenever you buy in games, you can either buy too many games or not buy enough games. Have you ever been in that situation where you're like in a drought, where it's like you want to play games but you can't?
Yeah, I mean, for me, it all started with this whole new generation of gaming, like Xbox, PS4. I felt like I've had the 360, the PS3. I'd never bought this many games in my life. I even told my friend when I bought PS4, I'm only gonna play Madden, and I might just play like Batman when it comes out. You know, and they're like, "Why the hell are you buying this?" And all of a sudden, 8 months later, I'm like knee deep in games. I'm like, what happened to me? Like,
Well,
why am I doing this?
You play as the Patriots in Madden. That's what happened.
And I always win, almost.
Only because the computer lets you cheat.
Kiss my fiber.
Deflate gate. Anyway, fucking Patriots.
Really, Cowboys.
Hey, I don't give a shit, dude. We got rid of Romo.
I'm gonna pull Ezekiel on you. Pull that.
He's
in
going to
your shirt.
Chicago.
Hey, you know, do it. It's fine. Look.
We gave
You
one
can't
broke.
say-
We gave
It's
one.
over now. This podcast is over. Beat talk is over.
Did somebody
Anyway,
drop an F bomb?
I don't know.
I didn't
They
think
Why
said-
this
They
guy?
said
I
fucking
probably-
Patriots.
What happened? We were having such a civil
It was
conversation.
PG.
I just want to
don't
let you
think I
know that
cussed.
like there's better teams out there, but you know it's cool. You know what? You're my friend. I'm gonna let you slide on this.
I
one.
do me. That's all I do.
There you go.
So I
No
do me
comment.
right.
No comment.
So, the way now, what were you gonna say?
Oh, also that
Sorry.
adds into it the buying of the back catalog and adding up is people that promise to play with you and they tell you to get the game.
Could
That
be worse.
annoys
People
me.
who talk shit about the game you're playing, like, oh, I can't buy it. 'cause
I'm
it's
not talking shit. I'm
That's
just
the worst.
saying
It goes like, "Hey, come on, get this game, and we'll play. Yeah, let's make it fun." And then so you go out like I did Battlefield 1, and then like, "Hey, when are you gonna play?" Well, I'm kind of busy
So-
playing Prominence Poker, or
I just popped my
I'm
neck.
busy playing this, and then you wind up with several games. Like I have Overwatch. I was duped into playing. I bought Destiny. I was duped into playing.
Well, you know, if you bought a PS4, then I could play with you. But yeah,
So I got like about 4 or 5 games that people promised to play, and then I had a conversation with a group of people. I was like, "Hey, I have a
Preach.
group." I told them, I go, y'all say get this game, and then y'all abandon it as soon as I get it because y'all go off to play like For Honor or go off and go play.
For Honor's a pretty cool game.
dude, fuck For Honor.
And what
I
other game
couldn't do
is there? Oh, and the newer games are coming out, and so I'm left behind with a brand new copy of Overwatch or something to
For the
that
PS4?
effect.
Hey,
Wait,
you wanna play?
wait, for the PS4, right? Yeah.
So I go, you know what? I don't do this. I tell them, I was like, I don't do this to y'all. I go, I
Yeah.
told y'all get Gears of War 4, and they did, and I was there adamantly every day to play, and we played once when everybody decided to join in. All 4 of us,
Yeah.
it was 5 of us, and I'm always down because, well, I'm a big Gears fan, and they all claim to have liked it, but no one has come back. So I was like, now that's opposite because I'm dedicated. I said
That's
I
like,
would,
but that's the nature of
everybody
the
else.
beast, though. You know.
I mean,
They
you,
dupe
you
you to
have
buying
your clique.
games.
I mean, where I work, where I used to work at, it was a big clique. Like, I mean, they either all played Bloodborne together, or they played Division, or they played I mean, they all play the same games
It was-
together.
yeah, like-
the Destiny. Oh my god, they still play Destiny.
Me and my
Doing
brother and my
raids.
friend Joel used to play Destiny together all the time. And my friend Jared was
That's what
always
makes it
like,
fun.
"Why can't I play with
But-
you guys? Like it's 3-man squad, bro." And then you know
Oh,
when
you
and then I
dick.
stopped playing for a little bit. Then he jumped in. I'm like, "Nah, man, get out." And then I felt kind of bad about it.
3-man
but-
squad. What's that? You can play more than that, right?
No, you
Like,
can
is
only
that
do three-man fire teams, dude.
Really?
Yeah, unless you're playing
Oh.
multiplayer, like the fucking deathmatch and shit. Everything else is just 3-man fire team or a
But
raid.
as long as you get usage out of it, you know, more than
That's-
just one.
I got my exotic sword,
You know
so
what I
after
mean?
that I was done. I
So
was
you don't
like,
wind
fuck
up
this
with a pile like this, and then nobody actually even bothering. It was just like their impulse to think that you
Yeah,
would play it, and then it's like, oh well, maybe
Yeah.
someday.
game. Much like the Patriots, I still say fuck Destiny. Anyway,
I'm hacking my backlog of games right now, so I'm pretty happy. My physical copies, no, they're just collecting dust.
you could just give them to me.
No, never. It's my
I got
collection.
tons of games, you know, but I got backlog catalogs going back to Nintendo. I got a stack of Nintendo. Got a stack of new Super Nintendo.
I never
I never
played a
learned.
Nintendo game in my life. I don't think I ever have.
That's what I did.
Maybe Contra.
You know,
Oh,
I
like
sleep
that
all
shit.
right at night. I have a shitload of games, and I don't care. Like I
Yeah.
wasted money, but it's like fuck it, whatever.
I go back to it. I hooked up my Nintendo and I played one of the Mario games. But is there?
Yeah. For me, it's like when I look at it, I'm never gonna buy another $60 game in my life because I always get discounts. I get I find all these little reward things, so I feel like I'm like saving money while I'm buying it. I'm like rationalizing in my head, like actually I'm actually saving money if I buy this game.
It
right
would
now.
be a disservice not to buy it.
Yeah,
It would be.
yeah.
no,
I'm thinking about like, hey, this game right now, Grand Theft Auto is like $15. By next week, it's gonna go back to $49.99, and it did. And I felt like a genius, but I still don't because I haven't even installed it yet. So
I
yeah.
need to play that game again.
So actually, that $15
You're
could
a
have gone.
mad genius.
10 years from now.
You just devalued the word genius. Nah, I'm just kidding.
It's a
Or he
strategy. It's a strategy. It's all.
Buy-
it's, when the
buy
stars
shit to make
aligned
money.
and my wife leaves for like 6 months, I can complete all my games. And then she comes back and I'll be
One
happier,
day.
man.
One day.
Actually, I'll probably just watch like back episodes of Supernatural.
No, we all know what you're gonna watch. We all know what you're gonna watch. You're gonna watch Gilmore Girls.
You know what? That's not a bad show.
Fucking wow. Wow. No, that's cool. It's fine. You know, you like what you like. I don't care. Patriots.
I was always like big forehead girl, so it's all good.
Big forehead girls.
Makes sense. You get 5 heads.